おはようございます。こんにちは、こんばんは。こんにちは、くしかです。Hello, it's you here. I'm tweeting right now. ツイートをね、今します。よいしょ。And thank you for the multiple raids. I believe it was Arena and Leah. Thank you. And let me have some cough drop. My throat hurts so bad today. なんか今日めっちゃ喉痛いんだよね。Starting from yesterday, my throat was starting to hurt. So. You're feeling under the weather? Not that much, just my throat. Did I introduce myself? Wait, I'm like... my brain! Anyways, hello! I'm Iori from Face Connect Origins. And it's time to yap! Yeah! ということで、おはようございます。フェイスコネクト1期生オリジンズの白鹿いおりです。声がね、今日これなんですけど。And Mirari. So, the concept of Mirari is it's just a name for the JP activity, so it's easier for us. So I am still Origins, and when I introduce myself, it's gonna stay as Origins, right? I know it's a bit confusing. It's just that it was too, it's like a subunit, exactly. It's just a subunit to make the JP activities a little bit more easier. Because people are like, what, you guys are Gen 0 JP, but you guys are Gen 1 Face Connect? What is that? So I just wanted a name to make it easier for the understandings. You were from the start, you're an original. Why does that sound like I'm a cyborg or something? That's like... made by a lab. That was created from a lab. Thanks, thank you for the super chat. Old AJ is currently driving out of cell coverage, just relaying that they send our best wishes. Oh, thank you so much. And I hope old AJ-san has a nice drive. I don't know if it's a fun drive or like a commute, so let's just keep it. Have a nice drive. Mm-hmm. Do you remember how to introduce yourself before Sakuna? Gen 1, I think I just said. Like morning musume Mimoni. Exactly! Perfect example. Oh my gosh, okay. That reminds me of something. So, you know Tsuji-chan? If you know Morning Musume, if you know Minimoni, you should know Tsuji-chan, right? So, there was a legendary female idol group called Morning Musume. It's still going on. It's just that the first era of it was really legendary. And they have so many hit banger songs. And, there was a member called Tsuji-chan. She is now a talent / YouTuber. I love her YouTube channel, by the way. And she was one of the earlier ones to graduate after she entered. Because she found a partner and she got a baby, so she needed to graduate. And she is such a powerful mom. She has 4 kids now. Yeah, she has 4 kids now, I think. Maybe 5th? No, she has 5 kids now? She has 5 kids now, I think. And like, she... is so pretty too. Well, her husband is an actor, so... they're both rich. But since she's like a powerful mom and she's also producing some skincare items, she's super busy. But she still uploads videos on YouTube. She likes to share about raising a child, like informations about it. So it's actually really helpful. And when I have the baby fever, you know, those are just those cycles around, right? And Faye's Connect cycles around. So of course, like it's just a cycle. There's times that you have baby fever, you want to start watching like those like child like family vlogs and things. I go watch Tsuji-chan's one. It's really informative, really helpful, and even if sometimes it might seem like she's not taking great care of her child, which is false, by the way, she does. It's just that the fact that child kind of also raises themselves, right? You don't need to do every single thing for them. There's times that they need to learn by themselves. And since it's her 4th, 5th child, she knows the balance now. So there's times that she just like leaves the child. She is guarding it, so she is there in person, watching them out, but the baby tries to do something, she just lets it happen. And like, when it's your first child, apparently that's really hard to do, and I can imagine myself too. So when it's your first child, apparently you're gonna freak out. Every single cry, you feel like they're gonna die, so you go there, check on what's going on, and it's nothing. She now knows the perfect balance. When it's a serious cry, when it's a fake cry, she just knows everything now. She knows the strats. She knows how to win the game, like, you know, with less effort. So if there's anyone who is having a baby soon, you know, YouTube now has an automatic translation thing. I believe her videos will also help out. And also her confidence and raising childs too. It's just so amazing. And plus we should all appreciate her. Because she has 5 childs now. 5 children. In this economy. She's only 39. And her oldest child, which is the first daughter, is 18 years old. So, yeah, her first baby was when she was 21. Wealthy husband. Herself is also a legendary ex-idol and she's a talent right now. So herself, she's rich. Her husband is an actor. Also rich. So impressive, very impressive. That many children at kind of age is really shocking, right? It's really fun to watch her YouTube vlogs. Oh my gosh, is my baby fever starting again? I feel like I'm gonna cry just like she celebrated the half birthday of the 5th baby 4 months ago. I watched a birth vlog and it's so great. Now, wait, do you guys have this culture? I don't know. So in Japan, for the first meal, on the 100th day celebration, there's also something that we do called okuizome. That's the first meal. They're not actually gonna eat it, but we prepare some meals and we pretend that the baby's gonna eat it. So we're gonna take a bite from, like, we're gonna take a little bit from with the chopstick, and just touch your lips with the food. They're not actually gonna eat it because babies can't eat the okuizome meal. Do you guys have something like that? Alright, let me screen capture and show it to you guys what I'm talking about. Whoop, 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 whoop. It's something like this. Something like this. So we usually have a grilled fish here, some vegetables, nimono here, cooked vegetables, some soup, and namasu. I don't know how to explain this, but it's a little bit like a pickle thing. And sekihan, red bean rice. Ceremonial meal? Yeah, for the 100th day. You can have my sister's kids that's visiting. He's driving me crazy. I like kids. Except the one that doesn't know how to say sorry. Do you guys have these first meal celebration? これあるのかな、海外にも。お食い初め。I see they probably developed the ceremonial meals back in the ancient days when child mortality rates were really high and it's very rare for babies to live their first year. Yeah, I believe so too. There's actually lots of those celebration related things in Japan, like during the first year. So I believe so.実は私も初めて知りました。へー。こいつか。今ね、お食い初めの話してる。突然やってきてお食い初めの話をされると思ってないと思うけど、こんにちは。お食い初めの話をしております。いや、アメリカってか英語圏にもあるのかなって聞いてる。いいよね。お食い初めかわいいよね。普通に美味しそうだし。So yeah, some people mix it at home like this. And there's also some courses that you can eat at the hotel. So the hotel will provide everything. And they were at the hotel, they usually let prepare this like special thing too. Depends actually. Some plans prepare, sometimes you need to prepare yourself. Like a special outfit that we can wear. Sometimes they'll just wear something like a small size kimono looking thing. It's so cute. It's so cute. Nasa It's interesting that you guys don't have it. Cultural difference is really interesting. The food looks pretty good. Plus the adults are gonna eat this anyway, so. Hey, ないんだ. There's like lots of those like baby celebration things in Japan. There's how many do we have? Nowadays, people don't do all of it, but there's something apparently called Ashelia, which is to celebrate the first week of the baby. And there's Omiyamairi. Lots of people still does Omiyamairi. Omiyamairi is the first month celebration. You go to Ubusunagami, where there is a shrine that has a birth god. So, okay. Or where the baby was born, you gotta go. So, okay, so some people gives birth where they live, like currently live, right? The nearby hospital. Some people goes back to their parents' house to give birth. Like the area of the parents' house, and goes to the hospital there to give birth. So for Omiyamairi, the first month celebration, you gotta go to where the baby was born, the area. So if it's where you currently live, it's easy. You just gotta go to a nearby shrine that does Omiyamairi and celebrate their first month there. If you went back to your parents' house area, your parents' area to give birth, you gotta go there after 1 month too to celebrate Omiyamairi. And then there's a 100th day celebration for Okuizome. And the 1 year, there's like a big mochi. Traditionally, it's a big mochi that you eat on the first the 1 year celebration. Nowadays, since it's kind of hard to get that big mochi, there's like a big bread version, like an alternative version, so you can do whatever actually. Also, traveling with a pregnant wife isn't just a dramatic plot device in anime. It is not. Well, like, it's domestic travel, so it's not too much, I believe. I do like how Japanese culture is very strong built around family and such. A lot of people here in the States don't value family as much. But you guys do Christmas with your family and Thanksgiving with your family. That sounds like you guys value your family a lot to me. In Bosnia, they make little pastries when the baby starts walking. Oh, that's cute too. That's 2 whole holidays out of the entire year. Well, like, if you don't have a baby, then there's not much times you go to your family too in Japan. Like, New Year's. And Obon. So twice, same. It's 2 holidays, I think. That's like, people are meant to go see their families. Single-handedly saving the birth rate. Yeah, John is with 5 kids. I think that's a lag, right? The comment lag. Do I have a child yet? Come back when you have one. Wait. How many of you guys gets pressure from your parents to have a child? Mine never did here. To yours? Why is he asking you first? I'm still young, so no. Nope. I wish they did. Your turn next, right? I don't. Not me. I can't find employment, let alone girlfriend. Luckily, my sister has a kid. Oh, you're lucky. My brother already has kids. Lucky. Kind of, but I have one. You're already a dad? They haven't asked me that yet, thankfully. You're still 19. You're a baby. You yourself a baby. Of course, you're not expected to have a baby yet. We had trouble. They don't ask anymore, okay? Officially gave up. Oh, huge family, no pressure? Gave up. My son is 9. What the? I'm going to be a dad in December. What? Congratulations. For real? What? I think my folks have pretty much given up on me or my sister. And thank you so much for having babies, having children. We need to thank them, everyone. New phaser coming soon. No. Hogo. You don't need to do that, you know. You don't need to make your baby into a Face Connect viewer. You don't need to turn your baby into that. Oh, but Hogo, I sang a children's song for like an hour last week, so I believe that might be helpful. When you want your baby to, you know, there's times you want to leave them, like, while you eat food or something, right? When you want to eat your lunch, you need to let your baby alone. There's a perfect one you can do. You know the pizza song? I am a pizza with extra cheese. I sang that for an entire hour. So I believe that's useful. Wait, let me produce more contents like that. Singing children's song for an hour. What will be a nice one? Do you have the Yoritabisu? Yes! I was Teletubby too, at one point. So I think the kids will like that too. Tubby, custard! Like that. Yeah, the Teletubby, Yuri Tubby stream. Sorry, defensive reflex. Your channel gonna skyrocket. Yeah, if I get like iPad views, iPad kid views, they like to watch the same video on repeat, so on loop. So if I can get those views, my channel will skyrocket. They're ready to say so for those viewers. Okay. How about this? Now I'm family friendly. Well, if you think Hanzashi is too pointy and dangerous, then I can do this. Now I'm family friendly. I was raised by Face Connect. Yeah, the new generation is gonna start saying that. They're gonna start saying that. I was raised by Face Connect. My favorite childhood YouTube, Face Connect. I think the babies would very much enjoy the previous toggle. Cause it's jiggling, right? They like something that moves around a lot. Wait! Stream idea! I think YouTube will dislike me, but I kind of want to do that. How does zoomed in to around that area? But I need the cover on. But kids like something jiggling. So me moving like around that for like an hour for the babies. How does that sound like? Coco Melon can't beat Yuri Melons? I don't think that's gonna attract the audience you're going for. Wait, but babies like something jiggling, right? Why not? Oh, never mind. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. I forgot about those dots. I forgot that there's a dots in the road. But like with the toggle, you won't be excited, right? I think adults will have their pants on with the toggle. So with the toggle, wouldn't it be safe? And still, look at the golden thing is jiggling around. The white cloth is jiggling around. Wouldn't the baby still like it? I just want the babies to like me. I just want the babies to like me. But apparently if I do this, it will attract the adults. I don't know what to do now. Let's put 2 Rallos out front. That's an idea. That's an idea. Fun for the whole family. Yeah! Diaper wearing babies and diaper wearing adults watching my stream. Get the dads and the babies. Yeah. Let's brainstorm some ideas that we can do for future stream targeting babies or families. But Iori, adult viewers have a deeper pocket wallet lead to potential merch sales. True. Then this is perfect! Then this is perfect, actually. But I feel like I'm gonna attract the creeps. If you want to be family friendly, you can start playing Roblox. Oh my gosh, I'm like kind of scared of Roblox. I saw like kids playing it and they were like cursing, and the kid was probably even only like in grade 1 or grade 2. I saw them at the food court playing and cursing, and it just scared me. I mean, like, I didn't even know any cursed swear words until when I was like 10 or 11. They know when they're using it already. Like an 8-year-old kid, 7-year-old or 8-year-old kid. Thanks to the internet, modern children have a direct pipeline to words they wouldn't have known otherwise. I heard a 5-year-old say the F word. I did learn swear words when I was like around 10 or 11, but the first time that I never said any swears in both language, English and Japanese. The first time I said like shit in Japanese is kuso. The first time I said that was when I was in middle school, so I think I was 13. Until then, I never sworn in my life. So it's just shocking to me that like 5-year-old swears. Damn, at 10 I was in a Skype VC talking mad shit in Roblox FPS games. What? New generation's different. And you didn't get in trouble. I didn't say it for like a bad one. I just said to like I don't remember exactly what it was, but I think it was something like I was trying to open a jar and it was so hard, the lid. And you say like, oh, this shit is so hard, right, to open it or something. I just said that in Japanese, so it's not like really directly used as a bad word, but it was not a good word. So my mom was surprised and I was like, I'm sorry. I never said it to people. Oh, my mom is like, we don't speak, how do I say it? Like very tene. We do not. Because of the local area that we're from, the way we talk sounds like we're kind of from people who's not from the same area. They say that we sound like we're mad all the time, but we're not. That's just the way we talk. The way we talk is kind of like it sounds hard. Third than like the Hyojungo. It's just how the dialect is. So we don't sound very tene at all. But my mom doesn't like those swear words or curse words or anything. So I was educated not to say that. And even like, okay, she's kind of like the traditional type, okay? We can say kind of like old-fashioned traditional type. So this is what my mom says. She believes that like some of the words sounds more feminine, some of the words sounds more like not masculine, but a little bit male-ish. So she doesn't like the word umai, which is an expression to say it tastes good, like food's good, yummy, delicious. She doesn't like that, so I don't say that. I say when someone's good at something, and the meaning of jozu, I say umai. But I don't say delicious, yummy, tastes good, umai. I say it's oishi. Because my mom believes that umai is the word for men's, and it's not though, but I was educated like that. And she says that oishi sounds more elegant in a way, so use oishi. So my mom has those like some of the words she prefers, and I just grew up under that, so I'm highly influenced for that. I don't share the same mind. I believe everyone can use it, but I do prefer using oishi, and I do also kind of see why oishi sounds more tene. Oishi, oishi, O-I-S-H-I, means it's tastes good, delicious, yummy, oishi. The two words have a mechanical difference, not much, just like the... Yeah, I can say nowadays, 0. Back in the days, it did have a slight difference, but nowadays, 0. It means the exact same now. But mine does sound more casual, yeah, and she doesn't like that sound, apparently. But umai is also can be used with different kanji. Different kanji, it can be also used for someone who's good at something. So if like Yu's good at playing games, I can say Yu-chan wa game umai ne. Instead of saying Yu-chan wa game jouzu da ne, I say umai ne. That's okay in my family. But if I eat some like if I have some nice steak and I say like umai, my mom doesn't like that. I gotta say oishi. And I'm completely used to that, of course, because I've been living like that for my entire life. So I also prefer using oishi. Umai doesn't come out of my mouth. But nowadays, and when I was a kid, yeah, the people around me, the girls preferred using oishi. I think that's like our parents' generation. Nowadays, the younger people, I feel like they don't care much anymore. So it's really just whatever you want to use now. Yeah, umai is casual, oishi is more formal. So if you go to like if you go eat out with people who's like, you know, like, well, Inoue, the CEO of our company, it's better to say oishi. It's like that, simply like that. But like regular daily conversation, you shouldn't need to worry too much. But I do prefer using oishi too. So because of that, not because of like it sounds more feminine, whatever, I don't agree on that personally, but because oishi is more a safe word to use in any occasion, and also I do agree that it sounds more polite. If I have a child, I think I will just like, well, basically the baby will just copy what the mom or the dad is saying, so I don't need to be worried too much, but I think I will like to teach oishi. Because like since Japanese has like a really difference in casual and formal language, like the words we use are different, the phrases we use are different. If you're too used to saying everything casually, sometimes like even at formal occasions, you might accidentally use the casual version. Then people might take that as a rude thing or offensive. So if you're taught to use oishi from the beginning, then when you eat something delicious at like a fancy restaurant with people around you and say like, you know, oishi, it's no problem. When like umai accidentally comes out, people might be like, eh? So it's safer. Alright, going to teach a child English or Japanese first. I want my child to be bilingual, but I think I'm gonna start with Japanese. Or we can just be like the daddy uses Japanese, mommy uses English. But yeah, I want my child to be bilingual, but that kind of heavily depends on where I will be living when I have my baby. If I live in an English area at that time, then it's probably gonna be English for the first language to teach. And if it's in Japan, it's gonna be Japanese. Because I believe that being fluent in the language that you're born is really important. The area of where you're born is important if you're gonna be raised here for a few years. Because nowadays there's like some family that is like the parents are bilingual and the child was also educated bilingual, so they're not fluent in either language. This is an issue nowadays. There's people who's not fluent in either of their language because they got educated both at the same time, and it's easy to get confused if you get educated both at the same time. I used to speak Tsugaru-ben, so I just used to admit that is really rare. Well, you used to live in Aomori? Or are you from Aomori? Those times of bilingual was in earlier ages. Yeah, apparently. I forgot where, but one of the universities did the research, and apparently people's brain at the age of 13, the language, so there's like in the brain there's like sections that's more strong in the like where you learn the language, right? That slowly closes at the age of 13. So if you want to learn new languages, you should start before you're 13. Yeah. I was lucky because my family is fully Japanese. We speak Japanese. Well, we're dear humans. We speak Japanese all the time. But my environment wise, I was raised in somewhere English, so the TV was all English. When I step outside my house, my mom takes me, I'm on the stroller, right? And my mom like walks around, it's all English. So I was able to get soaked in English environment outside of the house, and inside the house was fully Japanese. That also works. And also my first education career, which is like kindergarten, started in an English school. So I needed to speak English. It was a must to do. And my sister, I have an older sister. So my elder sister was in school before I went to, right? So whenever she comes home, there were times that like her English was stronger than Japanese back then because she started schooling, and she was like talking in English too sometimes, even inside the house. So yeah, even nowadays it's like that. But for a very long time, me and my sister, we mixed both languages, Japanese and English, and we communicate. When I need to communicate with my parents, it's fully in Japanese because they don't understand English. So I believe like if there's anyone who wants to make their child bilingual, it's better to move to the country. If you're like a full English speaker family, and if you want your child to speak Japanese, it's better to move to Japan and force the baby to speak Japanese outside the house. To be honest, that's the best way. But it's really difficult to do that, right? It's not so easy to move internationally. Yeah, learning a language is much easier if you're Giga immersed on it like that. Exactly. Be PewDiePie. Yeah. That's really extreme. No, I speak 4 languages and only learn through my parents a new language every summer. If you're good at learning language, I think that works too. But for me, I don't know. I don't think I'm really good at it. Plus, I moved back and forth between the Japanese-speaking area and the English countries. So I got educated in both languages. I went to school in both languages, all public though. So some parts, like middle school, it was only in Japan, so I don't know anything about what you learn in middle school and like the English areas. But for some parts, it was both. So this is one strength of me, I believe. But because I went back and forth and I got educated in both languages. And just simply learning a language is totally different. Because I learned proper writing in both languages. Japanese, English, essay writings, I learned both of it. Right? I learned the proper things at schools in both languages. So if you want your child to be like, I'm not fully 100% fluent in English, nor Japanese, but this is like one strength. Whenever I meet bilingual speakers, they're like, because it's kind of difficult to get educated in both language. Not at the same time, but kind of at a similar age, right? Like throughout my life. And if you want your child to be Japanese English fluent, it's better to move there, like for real. Because these two are like grammatically too very different. So if you look at the languages, there's like a chart that, it's like a map chart that has like the language that's similar to each other and so on. You can look at the map. Japanese and English is like far opposite. grammatical structure ways, pronunciation way, and like alphabet that we use completely different. The way we write also looks very different. So all the Japanese English bilinguals that I met, there are people who's fully bilingual in both languages, of course, much more better than me. But most of the people that I met, I can say that it's really easy to hear the weakness from them. And it's either like it's either like, oh, they're like, oh, I can't write formally in Japanese, or like, oh, I don't know how to write in English. Like, I know how to make casual sentences, but I never done like professional writing or like academic writing. This happens. And if you like study abroad, they know how to do the academic writing, but they're like, oh, but I'm not really good at speaking still. And when you talk with them, you can hear the Japanese R pronunciation. So what I want to say is that if you want your child to be fully bilingual, at least for like the minimum base, it is better to live in the country and preferably move back and forth between the two languages. But I know it's difficult, and if it's like the similar Latin language area, it's going to be totally different. It'll be way much easier to teach your child. But if you want to make your baby Japanese English bilingual, you gotta live there. It's much easier to find an English-speaking community in Japan than a Japanese-speaking community in an English-speaking country. I don't know. If you're Japanese, if you live in North America, you will easily find Japanese-speaking community, but I personally don't really fit in well with them, so I do not go there. Or have them watch Japanese content that they like. Not anime though. Like, it's okay to show anime. Don't learn Japanese from anime. Anime Japanese is really unique. It's really unique. So if they want to learn Japanese, and if they're gonna learn Japanese from animes, they need to be aware that that is a very unique way to speak. Like most of the characters in anime, they speak very, very unique. So if you are like, hey, I like JoJo, so I'm gonna speak like that, you're gonna be a weirdo in real life. So I will say like Japanese drama series are more realistic Japanese that they speak. Yeah, like yare yare daze. Who says that? Right? Time to move to Japan. Yeah. Come to Japan. Experience the heat right now. Daio is not exactly to anime, by the way. That depends how you use it. Do you have... Oh no. 670 viewers. 670 viewers! Right now, by the way. I didn't need to say that number. Thank you for the super chat, Lazy. How about gozaru? Nobody uses gozaru nowadays. It's only for joke. For meme, some people use it, but... said 600. Why do you guys ignore the 100? There was something between the two numbers. Oh yeah, for like language-wise, I believe I was really lucky. So I appreciate my parents for that. That they decided to keep moving back and forward between North America and their human area. I appreciate that. Oh, DJ, thank you for the 100. Arigato. Thank you for the 100 super sticker. That's not exactly 100. Okay. Whew. 100. Full score, I should say. I'm lazy. Thank you for the cake. But at the same time, when you keep moving like that, the struggle that you'll face is that, like, I didn't grow up watching Japanese kids show. So, when there's like a revival of those like kids content, and my friends starts talking about it, I sit quiet. I just sit there quietly. Because I don't know anything about it. And it happens. There's times that you just can't be caught up with what you're talking about. Even in like NA, so the same thing happens when they start talking about like nostalgic things. There's things you don't know sometimes. And you feel like you're missing a chunk. But then later on, don't worry, you're gonna meet up with someone. You're gonna be able to meet someone that lived a similar experience. Was it easy for you to make friends when you're constantly moving? Yeah, for me it was. I didn't really have trouble making friends. I like new environments. I think because of the many movings that we've done, I like new environments. That's the reason why I like moving. Like, even within the same area, I prefer moving houses. Because I like the feeling of new. And also, yeah, I didn't really have trouble making friends that much. Just that as I got older, I prefer not to make many friends. It was my choice. I selectively decided to make less friends. Yeah, keeping my community small, circle small, is something that I feel more comfortable. So I just did that, right? But like, I don't know how actually, I don't think this is actually reliable, but I say adapting is something I like to do. It's fun and it's quite easy. Making friends or, you know, getting to know people in a new environment was easy. But it is also because probably my personality-wise, because for my sister apparently it wasn't easy for her all the time. It was for me though, because to explain my personality, I'm gonna use this as a source. I don't think it's really reliable, but my 16 personalities, my MBTI, it's ENFPT. But yeah, it's ENFP, so I am not on the internet, but in real life, I'm quite outgoing. I'm social, I'm outgoing in real life, not on the internet. On the internet, I'm scared of people. because I can't see them, right? If I can see their faces, the facial expression, their body language, I feel much more comfortable. But online, I cannot see it, so I just don't like it. Doesn't that want more friends? I do want to make more friends, yes. But there's just like some, time that you feel like you want to keep your community small. But then like there's times I want to make more friends. So what I do is that I like meeting new people, yes. When I meet new people, I like to stay as acquaintances. If we're gonna be friends, it's gonna be casual friends. I just don't make more best friends anymore. If we just happen to be best friends, it's the best. But I just don't, I already have found my lifetime best friend. Meeting new people is fun. At the same time, casual friends are good. There's competitive friends? No. There's just like more closer friends. Less closer friends, more closer friends, super close friends, best friends, right? For me, there's like a gradation to it. And I like to keep it like, oh, hey, yeah, we're friends. We contact each other, go out to drink or have some food once in a while. But we don't need to, be in touch all the time, friends. That's like the best. Plus, it's because like I too used to moving. I know I'm gonna move at some point. And most of my movings that I've done, well, there were lots of domestic ones too, but I've done international, good amount of international movings too. So like this is a bad habit for me, but I like resetting things too. Like deleting my contacts, deleting my line. And I do that because I have to international move, right? And line is based on your phone number, and your phone number is gonna change. So that's also a reason why that I like making friends, but not too close friends. So it doesn't feel sad for each other. No, it's actually good because I was able to figure out who's like the friends that I truly value, right? I like all my friends, but there's like friends that I like to be in touch for the rest of my life, and the friends that like, it's just like a nice friends to be around when you're in that area, when you live there. But maybe after you move, you might be just like, eh. She's literally the peace out. Yeah. Peace out. Yeah, to my friends. No. Wait. What? I don't know how to do this now. Yes, I just wanted to peace out. Yeah, for my friends, I'm like, peace out. But yeah, internet is scary. I'm not in real life. I'm quite outgoing, so I had no problem making friends in new environment all the time. I believe my sister was ENTP or ENTJ or whichever one of that. Was it or I don't know. Actually, it's the purple group, and she didn't really enjoy moving like a lot. The purple one. I'm one of the green ones. But it's ENFPT, so I'm like the not super outgoing one. The super outgoing version of the ENTP is ENFP is ENFPA. I'm T, so I'm not like extremely. I know NASA is ENFPA. So there was one time that Sakuna told us to take the MBTI of the talents. It was before the Kaleido joined, so I don't know the Kaleido's one. And I think it was before Gen 3. Yeah, Gen 3 maybe? Maybe before that or after that? I think it was before. So it was like way before. Way before, right? Back then, me and Nasa were the only ones that started with an E. All the other talents starts with an I. For Gen 1 and Gen 2, I think I remember it was like that, back then at least. I know some people's MBTI changes. Mine's always been ENFP, so... I took it in Japanese and English both languages and it's still the same, so I think I am ENFP for like forever. Introverted connect, yeah. Me and Nasa are like the extroverts. Well, at least in real life I am. Online I'm an introvert. Nasa is an extrovert in both. Online, real life, she's both. It's amazing. I'm like, how? I'm INFP. What's INFP? Oh, the lady with flowers. Hey, you're the super generous, kind one. Ooh, nice. And like, when I first got the ENFP, I was like, what? I don't really feel like I fit in this category. But when you look at like the popularity stats ENFP, there's Phil Dunphy from Modern Family. That made so much sense. Cause me and my sister both likes Modern Family, and we're actually doing we're rewatching it again. And like, what Phil does and says, my sister always says like, oh my gosh, he sounds exactly like you, what you will do. And I'm like, I can also see that, right? I can also see that. I can also see me being Phil Dunphy when I have a kid. So yeah, after that checked out, it made much more sense that I am ENFP. MBTI でいくと博士課はね、 かね、今言ってた話が、引っ越しをたくさんしても友達作り困らなかったのって聞かれて、しか別に困ったことなくって、それはネットだと超陰キャなんですけど、人怖いからね、インターネットが怖いんで、リアルは別に陰キャじゃなくって、全然人と話すの平気なので、って言ってもまあなんか想像つきづらいと思うけどっていうので、確か MBTI だといつも ENFP なんですよ。ENFP な人は多分ね、たくさん引っ越しをしてもさほど問題がなくて。そうだから、もし子供バイリンガルにさせたい場合は正直、日英のバイリンガルだったら、行ったり来たりするのが一番効果的だよって話をしてて。ただ、それをする場合は、子供の性格を考慮しないといけないからねっていう。まあ、博士課の場合は、そんなの考慮されずに、ね、だったんだけど、普通に家庭の事情でひたすら引っ越ししてただけなんだけど。ただ、そう、ENFP だったから問題なかったっていう話をしてて、で、MBTI の話を今してました。みんな、受けたことある？So she is Phil. I cannot deny that, yeah. INTP. You're the smart ones. You think everything logically. You're the smart ones. Why is there like... I think I saw lots of people who's in the purple category. Why are you guys smart? ENFJ. Oh, you're the main character type. INTP って言われてこれ陰キャって意味かと思った。ちょっと待って。INTP って何？どこのやつ？ INTP。論理学者？賢いやつじゃん。紫の人たち全員賢いから。いいじゃん。INTP って陰キャなん？いや、愛から始まると introvert っていうのはちょっと内向的な性格ってことだけど。確かね、運動家ってやつ。日本語で言うと。ISFP, what's that? ISFP? FP! Found it. You're the artist type. You're artistic.確か日本人はなんかまあ半々らしいけど若干愛が多いみたいな話があるね。そう、内向的な人が気持ち多いっていう。なんか運動家世の中に多すぎて嫌になってくるよねめっちゃいる。They're artistic, I'm autistic. イベートだと内向的かもしれない。なんかナシカがその逆だからさ。いや面白いよね。Do you know there was like the 16 types of what was it called? There was a 16 type ドスケベ診断。ドスケベ診断 is just like more about what you prefer for your romantic and like the sexual. Wait, let me screen capture and show it to you. Look at this. There's something like this. Someone categorized into 16 sections, categories. It's only in Japanese, so I think. And then you can learn what type you are. You can learn what type you are. Yeah. I did take the test. I don't remember what it was. I did it for fun. やるかもう一回。ブラウザでプレイ。Let's do it. It's so loud. It's so loud. It's so loud. 診断開始。Okay. Let's start. I'll try to translate as much as I can. Which line would you be? Wait, it's really loud. I'm gonna mute on my headphone. This question is どっちのセリフを言われたい? Which do you want your partner to say to you? 好きにしていいよ? You can do whatever you want. Or 気持ちよくしてあげる. I'll make you feel good. 言われたい方か Which... So I'm not the one saying it. We don't have audio. No, it's okay. It's okay you don't have audio. It's not really important, the audio. This is what I pay my internet bill for. Thank you, Kawaii-san. I would like saying this, but if someone else is gonna say me that, then こっちかな. Then I want... I think this will be better. 気持ちよくしてあげるの方がよくない？好きにしていいよより。好きにしていいよ言いたい方じゃない？ぶっ刺さるドスケベ漫画どっち？ Which manga do you prefer? The ecchi manga do you prefer? Nice art, expression, structure, and like, you know, like the 肉感? So like the, how do I say it? Like how the... 肉感ってなんて英語で表現したらいいんだろう When the roundness and the shape is good, you know? It's like a good roundness, and you can really like see and feel like the softness of the body and facial expression structure is good, so the art is really good. Or you prefer situation, character, or the character development, or what the lines there in it, the script, and the relationship of them is good. Which one you prefer? So it's art or situation? It's situation, because I don't like, if you think about it, because I prefer reading novels more, so I don't think I really care about the art that much when I read the mangas and whatever. I mean, art versus story. Yeah, basically. I'll say story. 夜景が綺麗な超高層階の部屋にいるあなた、どこでイチャイチャしたい? So you're in a high-rise condo or hotel, so you're in like a room that's up high, beautiful view. Where do you want to have fun? A, and the bed far from the window. B, in front of the window. Yeah, 離れてかな Away from the window. どっちの方が満たされる? Which one will fill you out, satisfy you more? A, you get 10k followers on your social media. It's everyone, all the people you don't know are following you. 10 followers on social media, but it's everyone that you look up to. B, ゾクゾクしちゃうのは? Which one? ゾクゾクって難しいな。So A is someone who's always quiet. And you know, kind of like the square type personality. When they lose control and lose their mind from all the So when someone's quiet, loses their mind when you're doing it. Do you like the gap of that? Or do you simply like the squishiness of? So it's more like the personality focus or just the body focus? I'll say personality. こっそり裸になるならどっちがワクワクする? If you need to undress, which one would you feel more, you know, a little bit ドキドキワクワク? Like a little bit excited. And in the bathroom, in the izakaya, or in the nature. I don't want to get undressed in any of those situations, but if it's in the nature, I'm scared of bug bites. So I'll say this because I don't want to get a mosquito bite. いや、外だったら虫に噛まれちゃう。虫に噛まれちゃうのが嫌だから。室内から。どっちかっていうと A、自分が気持ちよくなるのが楽しい。B、人に気持ちよくなってもらうのが楽しい。Pretty real for that, right? So which one you prefer? A, you, yourself, getting and feeling better. Getting to feel better, like feel, you know, nice. Or B, you want the other person to feel nice. Of course, when I say feel nice, it's all in sexual ways for this question. Because it's a ドスケベ診断。人に気持ちよくなってもらうのが楽しいでしょう。もしも一日だけ願いが叶うなら、街行く超タイプの人たちがあなたにぞっこん。好きな人だらけのハーレムを作る。B、密かに好きだった人と突然両思いに。二人きりで濃密な時間を過ごす。So, if either A, B will come true for one day only, which one would you prefer? A, people you likes you back. They're into you. They love you. So you can create a Harlem for a day. B, the person you secretly like also likes you back. You're gonna spend a day together alone. B の方が良くない? I don't really like Harlems. So it's multiple versus one. One. どっちに興奮する? A、余裕たっぷりな相手が自分のせいで理性を失っていること。B、余裕たっぷりな相手にじらされて理性を失うこと。Oh, which one do you get more excited? A, someone who's cool usually is like kind of like, you know, losing its mind out of control because of you. So basically you're doing something, right? B is the opposite. Your partner is still calm and cool, and you are like, which one would you guys like? I want to ask you guys for this one. I don't know because I never experienced. Wait, this is sad. I gotta answer with my imagination, which will probably be like what I like reading in BL. Do you prefer to be mine? It's all sexual way, so it's not yandere. It's like on the bed. Both, I guess? Yeah, I feel like both will be. Yeah, for the ones that I've read in the past, I did like these more. なんかさ、自分に経験がないと完全にピクシブ頼りになるんだけどさ、ピクシブ読んでてより興奮するのはこっちだよね。同じ学校に恋人がいるとして、どっちのシチュエーションが好き? If you have, you're at school, you're back in school, and you have a partner who goes to the same school, which situation would you like more? A、学校の誰にも会わない遠い場所で安心してじっくりイチャイチャ。A, you know, doing things where nobody comes around. So it's like a abandoned classroom or something. B, いつ誰が通りかかるかわからない校内でスリルのあるイチャイチャ。Oh, okay. A is like far away from school too. Okay, okay. So it's like nowhere. Like, you know your classmates won't come by. You know the teachers won't also find you. B is inside school. So would you like the thrill of it or not?学校ならではのはこれだよね。したいかって聞かれると微妙だけど、学校ならではではある。けど、でも職場に置き換えても職場嫌だなと思っちゃう。綺麗かわかんないじゃん。A かな。 ドスケベ罰ゲーム、どっちなら耐えられる？ So it's a Batsu game. The punishment game. Which one would you rather take? A. ライトに照らされ体を隅々まで見られちゃう。A. That someone's gonna... なんて言うんだろうこれ。Usually when you do those, you're gonna turn off the lights or dim the lights, right? But no, they're gonna turn on the lights and look at your body. B. ドスケベ検索履歴を見られちゃう。They're gonna check your phone history. Which one can you tolerate more? Definitely the phone history. I have nothing to hide. The one that I can tolerate is definitely the phone history.そう、検索履歴を見られちゃう方が圧倒的に大丈夫ですね。絶対恥ずかしいもん、これ。いや、白しかさ、肌露出するの好きじゃないからさ、もう何を言うとんねんって感じだと思うんだけど、外で歩くときはね、めちゃめちゃ隠すんですよ。例えばじゃない、使えば強制ドスケベになる究極の美薬を手に入れた。A、一番好きな人の飲み物に内緒で一滴。B、かっこや職場の加湿器混ぜてみんなドスケベにならばに行こう楽しむ。So you got a potion that everyone turns into ドスケベ。A、一番好きな人の飲み物に内緒で一滴。A、you're gonna pour one drop into the person you love.Into what? ドスケベ is like really... ドスケベ is... I don't think it's actually possible to translate, but like people are gonna go crazy about sexual. They're gonna become like super sexy. Madly in love? No. ドスケベ is just simply more sex. Yeah. So imagine that. Yeah. And B...Oh, there's no need to be in love for ドスケベ by the way. B 学校や職場の加湿器混ぜてみんなドスケベになるパニックを楽しむ。B is you're gonna put the potion into the humidifier of at school or at your workplace and enjoy the panic that everyone turns into ドスケベ. So it's a sex panic for B. To be honest, if I have this, I think I'll just drop one into this one and just run away from there. And just enjoy the panic. Me not being involved. I'll be in another room and just hearing the screams. But if I got to be involved, it's gonna be A. 正直 B して B で一滴だけさ加湿器とかに混ぜて速攻逃げてするのはちょっと楽しそうではあるんだよね。ただ自分が関わらないといけないだったらSo I believe the question is more like I gotta be involved in it. So it's gonna be A. 関わらないといけないんだったら A ですね。Analyzing your results. 結果は閉じた世界で相手を従わせていく儀式型の支配者。強引を押さえつけるより決まり事の形で、相手を逃げ場ごと囲い込んでいく傾向があります。優しく見えていつの間にか深いところまで支配している静かで執着深いドスケベです。 So, I'm like the obsessive doskebe type that, when I like someone, I am gonna... Well, this is not too wrong, I feel like. I'm gonna, be obsessed with them and... Rather than, like... trying to catch them immediately. なんて言うんだろう、これを。がんじがらめにしていくってことでしょ？周辺から囲んでって。Keep in basement type? Not physically, mentally like that. Mentally, it's like... Yeah. So yours an actual yonder. No, I don't want to be. I don't want to be. So yeah, mentally, I locked them in the basement. Eh, 相性最高なのが羊さんと沼最高が狐さん。なんだろうね、それぞれ。ちょっと見てみよう。これだったかな、羊さん。たった一人の刃に全てを捧げたくなるタイプ。ただ好かれたいだけでなく相手のために自分を差し出すこと、そのものに強く光りやすいタイプ。へえ。静かで重たいとスケベです。あ、違う。ちょっと待って。No! Wait, do I need to redo to look at all the types? あー Okay, never mind. ということで。So, just like Anishka said, natural born yonder. I am not natural born yonder. これはグリード。強欲？相手の全部欲しくなるのって強欲なんですか？自分から逃げないでいてほしいと思うのって強欲なんですか？そうなんですか？Gentle on the surface, but subtly take control deep down. Yup, checks out. It does not check out. ということで、ドスケベ診断でした。デレしか。いやー、デレじゃないっすよ。デレじゃないっすよ。別に相手支配したいとかないからね。全く。Mr. Sono, thank you for the super chat. 別にそんなことないと思うよ。ないけどな。なんだろう。ただ、なんか、逃げ場がないようにはちょっとわかるのが、自分から離れてほしくないって思っちゃうから、でもなんか、自分がつなぎ止めておけるほどの自信はあるわけないじゃないですか。だから、逃げ場を取っちゃうのかなっていう。Max-san, thank you for the super chat. It's been a while since the scissors came out, so it's a maybe. Yeah, like you can go ahead and mention other girls in the chat. I'll just have this out. I'll just have this out, you know. Let me have it in hand, ready and prepared, so I can release it anytime. 大丈夫、分かったよ。潜在的だからね。ちゃうねん。しっかり感を求めてきそう。どういうこと？しっかり感？That's why my lawyer advised me not to speak. お付き合いのルールみたいなの求められた。求めへんって求めへんってなんやろ。いや求めへんけどなーって気がする。わからん。あんま経験ないからなんかでも強いて言えば自ら喜んで自ら喜んで夜のお店には行かないでほしいかなと思っちゃう。仕事の付き合いで連れてかれたんだったらしょうがないけど、自ら喜んでなんかねえ2次会とか3次会とか自ら提案してそこに行かないでほしいかなっていう気持ちはある。それってどう？やっぱ厳しい？何？世の男からしたら厳しい？それは。わからん。世の男がわからん。でも自ら行きたいもんじゃん、そういうのは多分。そんなこと言わないでほしいって感じなのかな。わからん、世の男が。仕事の付き合いはガチでしょうがないと思う。けどそれでも鼻の下伸ばしててほしくないよなって気持ちにはなる。でもルールってより希望だよね、あくまで。可愛い綺麗な女性、いや絶対さ叶わないじゃん。たくさん世の中綺麗な女性いるし、その人たちを前にデレデレしてないでいてほしいとは思っちゃう。でもそれをねデレデレさせないためには自分がもっと磨かないといけないから、結局自分のせいなんですよ。自分が足りないんだってなっちゃう。わかる？そうっていう思考になっちゃいそう。博士は何にも制限設けられない。人にこうしてとか言えなくなっちゃうと思う。こうしてって言わなくとも自分がなんかもっと綺麗だったりしたらしたいって気持ちもなくなるじゃん。そっちも他の女の子たちと遊びたいって気持ちも、だから自分が足りないんだってなっちゃいそう。言えないな、やっぱり何も言えないかな。でもまあそうね、強いて言えば連絡をほどほどには返してほしい。死んだんじゃないかなって心配するから、死んでんちゃうかなって心配になるから、なんか1週間に1回とか2週間に1回でいいから返信してっていうのだけはあるかも。それはちょっとあれかな、ルールに近いかも。絶対欲しい。死んだんじゃないのと思うから、死んだんじゃないのってなるから、本当にコック川崎になっちゃう。それよかあれかもな、なんかこれは嫌だっていうのだと、自分の名前をタトゥーにしてほしくないとかあるそういうルールはある。なんかあれじゃん、なんかちょっとね、いらっしゃるじゃないですか、そういう方も。好きな人の名前をタトゥーで彫るっていう。なんかなんだろう、 せめて自分の生きてる間はしないでほしいなと思っちゃう。別れた時気まずいってなるからもし何かで別れてしまった時気まずいからやめてってなる。自分が亡くなってからでさ、忘れないためにとかだったらいいと思うんだけど、したければどうぞと思うけど、生きてる間はやめてって思う。そういうのはあるかも。ルール作詞家の名前をタトゥーで彫るなだからあれじゃん、噂によると永瀬智也さんは、なんだっけ、誰だっけ、浜崎あゆみさんだっけお付き合いしてたの当時。お互いタトゥー消したみたいな話あるじゃん。そうなるんだよ。もし掘られちゃったら、消してっていう。シンプルに消してっていうかも。I asked about my image, and like my GP viewer says that I don't really sound super yandere, but one of them mentioned that I sound like the one that, makes rules when dating. I don't think so, but like I really can't think of any rules except two. One will be like, please respond to me like once in a week or once in 2 weeks, or else I will be worried that you might be dead. And the second rule is don't have my name as your tattoo. I do not want to see my name on your body like that unless I'm dead. If I'm dead, go ahead. If you want to do it, just do it. But if I'm alive, as long as I'm alive, and if you're dating, I do not want that. Because what if we break up? It'll be so freaking awkward. You need to erase that, and erasing it costs money too. So, like, don't have me as a tattoo, and please respond to me once in 2 weeks, at least. For you guys, go ahead and do whatever you want. We're not dating. I said if we're dating, that will be like the 2 rules.そうだね。嫌だね。多分自分の名前をお付き合いしてる時に掘られたら。いや。どないすんねんってなる。なんかあるかな他、絶対求めるものって。健康で文化的な最低限の生活を送ってきてほしい。ね、健康で文化的な最低限度の生活義務だもんねこれ。義務なんだよ。義務を果たしていてほしい。でもまあ難しい人もいるからね。その場合はお互い支え合っていければなとは思うけど、ただまあ健康で文化的な最低限度の生活をクリアはしていてほしいかなとは思うよね。と思うよねって感じかも。Maybe my third rule will be please check out this. All people shall have the right to remain the minimum standards of wholesome and cultured living. This is one of the laws in Japan. The right to maintain the minimum standards of wholesome and cultured living is a law in Japan. So please check this out too and, you know, be living that life. There are low times in your life, rock bottoms, yes, understandable. We will, like, if I'm a partner with you, I will support that. But without me too, I want you to have a minimum standards of wholesome and cultured living. This is the official translation, by the way. I don't know how to explain it really well. It's just that. Does wholesome mean seasonal living? No, it's just that you are having a healthy and cultured life, like at least a minimum. This is quite difficult to explain. Because it's kind of like, it's highly based on the Japanese culture and living. So it's kind of like the last assured line of your living, right? So it's just basically simply means be able to live. Able to maintain a reasonable minimum base quality of life. Yes. That's the reason why there is public welfare too. For people who can't do that, there is a public support that you can get. So if you can't do that, that means you can't receive some public welfare too. You can't do it yourself. Then if I love you, of course I will help you too. But if you can't change from that situation, it's really difficult to keep it up, right? So basically, if you have some kind of job, even part-time, and if you're able to maintain your own living, you pass that. And that is in the law. So I can say, in other words, someone who follows the law. Basically, take care of yourself and be self-sufficient. Yeah, if you can take care of yourself, at least like minimum base level, I think that's good. What's your stance on smokers, drinkers? If it's light, I don't mind. If you're like chain smoker, then I might start be like, ugh, because it's too bad for your health, and smoking costs a lot of money nowadays. Drinking, if it's like normal, regular amount, I wouldn't be too concerned. If you're like a kitchen drinker, I will be like, you should stop, because that basically means you're alcoholic. Yeah, smoking is hella expensive. ちなみにタバコ、喫煙者とかお酒飲むの好きな人たちはどう思うっていうので、喫煙は別に隠すかね、チェーンスモーカーとかまでいかない限りそんなに思わないです。チェーンスモーカーレベルまでいくと、多分それで一緒に暮らせってなると、わあ、お金がって気持ちになっちゃうと思う、多少。すごい高いからね、今タバコ。あと健康に悪いから、そっちを心配すると思う。健康にも悪いし、ひたすらお金もなくなるし、ええことないやんってなると思う、多分。ただ別に友達がその分には気にならない。一緒に暮らすってなったら気になるって感じかな。で、お酒に関してはそんなに気にならないです。キッチンドリンカーとかのレベルのなんかアル中じゃない限り気にならないです。リオリンの魂飲むか。どういうこと？お酒飲めないならってこと？それ結構お酒好きな人ってことじゃないIs 3 for 6 a day within normal? You're not talking about boxes, right? Then I think it is normal. If it's about boxes, you're a heavy, heavy smoker. I might have a chance to know. Why are you guys trying to seek a chance? You guys are my friends. I'm friend zone you. なんでみんな可能性探ってんの？ We are friends ですよ。Be George Russell! Or else your friend! Be George Russell or else you're my friend. てか、ウルトラゴリラパワーさんさ、アイコン変えたよね。なんかちょっと前から変わってる。なんかさ、存在、なんかオーラが違うと思っててずっと。Hey, George Russell is legally not married though. He's not. Preferred over strangers to friends. Oh shoot! No, I accidentally upgraded you guys. No! Rewind the version. Downgrade time. You guys are back again to preferred over strangers. Go-san, thank you for the super chat. Stupid point of view, I can't go out with a girl if she doesn't smoke weed. What? You have a weed fetish, does that mean? What? What does that mean? Running Joke-san, thank you for the super chat. What happened if in the future your husband accidentally calls you Yori instead of your real name? I'll be spooked by that. Wait, what does this mean? Stupid point of view, I can't go out with a girl if she doesn't smoke weed. 待って、どういうこと？これスーパーチャットできたんだけど。タイマ吸ってる子じゃないと自分は逆に一緒に出かけられないとあるんだけど、それはタイマフェチってこと？どういうこと？ Wait, it's a weed fetish? What is it? Why can't you go out with a girl who doesn't smoke weed? Why is like weed smoking mandatory there? Why did you go to fetish? Why? Because you said I can't go out with a girl if she doesn't smoke weed. I'm confused too. So you prefer people who smokes weed? Is it because you do as well, or is it because you just simply like people who smokes weed? Then that would be fetish. Which one? Yes. You smoke weed too, or you just like people who smokes weed? What? Which one? Okay, this is a ESL moment, yes and no. In Japanese, we all call those fetish. Like, and even in light casual things, we use fetish. It's overused now. It's a slang now more. So sorry, just like use the same word for that. I like stoners. Oh, so you... Oh. Okay, is weed the borderline? We don't want any more hard stoners. If I say I want a girlfriend that has sense card, that doesn't mean I have a car fetish. Yes, but in Japanese, we will say like, we will say, I have a fetish towards girls that likes cars. That's how we will casually express in Japanese nowadays, like the slang way. So sorry, I got those mixed up. My bad, but still. Why would you want someone who's a stoner? A person who's into weed probably isn't uptight. So you don't like girls that closes like that button up the shirt? For mellow vibes? Okay, Kaosan. Go to Vancouver. Go to clubs. 99% of the girls there smokes weed. People who smoke weed are seen very casual and relaxed, very chill. No, they're not! Like, my Vancouver friends, a bunch of them smokes weed. Would I say they're chill? Still heavily depends on your personality. A lot of them are party girls. How do you know this? I lived in Vancouver, bro. It's a weed smoking heaven. A lot of people smokes weed there. I did not do that, by the way, because I don't like drugs. Yuri hung out with the ABGs? Not exactly. I was just in the same group in the class, so I've heard stories about it, and I was like, Still wouldn't date when the house was stink? I don't mind the smell anymore. After living in Vancouver, you wouldn't mind about the smell. You would actually start to think, it's normal to like smell that once a day. Because when you step out of your house, you're gonna smell that. Because it's legal in Canada. A lot of people does it. It's really a casual thing there. She's like exaggerating. How much was she exaggerating? That depends on the area you live, doesn't it? Like the area that I lived smoked, like, it smelled weed. It depends. It just simply depends on the area. Mr. Sono, thank you for the super chat. 1990s PS. Okay, yeah, but you said Vancouver. Okay, depends on the area in Vancouver, but you will encounter and you will smell weed more than at least in Japan, and I don't know how US is, but when I walked around the downtown San Diego, I only smelled weed like twice. Which was good, you know, like, you know, it was way less than I expected it to be. Okay, from now on, I will specify that in some area, and I'll say some for everything. Like, streamers sometimes just don't do that, you know? Just to make the story more fun or some things. If you want me to be real, then it's gonna be boring from now on. And Mr. Zono, thank you for the super chat. 1990s PSAs have taught me that where you first make your mind into smashed eggs and now turn into lizard man. What the hell? What's that? See, I'm forever 20, so I never, nobody taught me that. Drug PSAs in the 19s were wild. The 90s were wild. Well, you know, I'm forever 20, so as a kid born in 2006, I feel like the drug PSAs were able to collect more data of what it's really gonna be like and happen. So we didn't have those high fantasies, I think. Well, I don't know, based on my personal experience. Might depend on the area or people who you got taught that from, but the area that I lived, it was not like that. We had dare. Oh my gosh, I feel like I remember that. I've heard of that. I'm forever 20 though, but I've heard of dare. I think it's still like an ongoing slogan kind of thing. Is it not? I don't know. Based on my not so good memory, I feel like I've heard of that. I thought you were forever 19 carats on the update. Okay, there's something like, I do not know how many times, but it feels like it's my trillion time. But it only feels like, so in reality it's not. My age will change to the minimum age of the legal age in each country. So in Canada, well, like British Columbia, it's 19. So I was 19 in Canada. In Japan, it's 20. So I'm 20 years old now. When I move, if I ever move to US, it's gonna be 21. If I move to Europe, probably I'm gonna get younger again. Yeah, it works like that. So technically you turn into a hack faster in Europe? Why? Don't I get younger? Because in Europe, it depends on the country, but I know that somewhere was like 16 to legally drink. Then I'll be 16 forever. Or is it because forever 16 sounds more like a hack thing to say in general? But like, don't worry, because I am forever that age. Iori would have to stop streaming and go back to high school if she moved there. Oh, because I'm gonna be forever 16. Don't they have like... I don't know about European countries, but I believe that they would have some homeschooling, right? So I can do that, you know, and stream from home too. Right? Again, I don't know anything about Europe, so... Never been. Does it have to be a certain age to stream on YouTube? I forgot. Do they have those? Well, if I drop under that age, then I just need some parents. I have Dizzy and Sakuna. It'll be fine. I do have adults who can supervise my channel then. Does he not video allegations? Does he can't even supervise herself without crying? Perfect, I have a men-hair mom. I have a man-hair mom and a inhuman dad. A dad who doesn't know human feelings. A workaholic dad and a man-hair mom. Perfect family. Sounds about it, right? Yeah, that will be Iori in Europe. In Japan, I am an adult. Because I'm forever 20. Barely legal adult here. Well, okay, in Japan, the laws are like, you will actually be considered as an adult. The legal age is actually 18, but for drinking and smoking, it's from 20. Because it was 20 for all of it, but they wanted, since there's, you know, more elderlies now, they want a younger generation to vote, so they dropped the voting age to 18. So for most of the rights you get as an adult, it's gonna start from the year of 18. It's just for smoking and drinking, it's from 20. That's how it works now. We're coming to Europe. It's not terrible here. I want to go someday. Definitely not this year summer. First of all, I'm too busy. Second, no AC. What a joke. Really, but if you live in Europe, stay hydrated, and not only drinking water, Get some sodium too. You need to have sodium and water. Be careful of the dehydration and if there's anywhere that has AC near you, just go there and chill there. AC is really nice. With that, I can't imagine living without it. What's the temperature right now? It doesn't feel too bad today. I don't know, I haven't stepped out yet. Yeah, it's only 28 degrees Celsius. The highest is 31. Today's not bad because it's really cloudy. There's no sun out. Ooh, Osaka seems hot. It's like 33 degrees. It's sunny there. Oh no. Rep is weird about AC, but I hope that they finally start on the act to get more AC after this heat wave. Yeah. Well, stay hydrated, everyone. No matter where you live, even if you're under the AC, even if you have AC in your room, still it's important to stay hydrated. You should hydrate too, Iori, but my hydration bot is not here. People in Europe cope that they don't want to invest in AC because they only need one for a few weeks in the year. What? No. Even for the few weeks in the year, it's really important, or else we're gonna die, man. But in reality, new homes keep the heat inside in winter and in summer, so you have... Yeah, like the house that I lived in Canada was like that too. It's really good at keeping the heat in, so in winter we didn't really need to use the heater because it's warm, naturally, right? But it does the same in summer, of course. So it was also hot in the inside in the summer. So we had like the AC that you can like attach to your window. We bought that later and we used that. It's kind of crazy that there are hospitals and emergency rooms that don't have ACs in Europe. Oh. Yeah, also like the house being really old sounds like. a reason why they can't have their ACs. Anyways. And that means, Japan has AC, so if you want to visit Japan, come during the summer! Outsource hydration bot-san, thank you! Thank you for the dono! Arigatou! Hydrate, dear. Thank you. And what was I talking about? Oh yeah. If you want to visit Japan, come during the summer. It's a great season to visit. Everything is beautiful, you know? The bright sun shining sky color pretty. What's so good about summer? Lots of seasonal, like the shaved ice. Japanese style shaved ice, very nice too. Lots of yummy ice creams. Come visit Japan during summer. Submerge your passport.ね、みんな日本を訪れるんだったら夏に来るといいよ。とってもいい季節だよ、本当に。悪魔ではないよ。実際夏好きだよ。実際夏好きだよ。ちなみに博士か。By the way, I do like summer. I am okay. Gotta head to work now. Good luck at work! Thank you for coming by, マックスさん。暑さは大丈夫？うん、エアコンつけてるし、全然外歩いても別になんか、そんなに人より強いかもしれない、暑さに。寒い方が苦手なんですよ、実は。But do the Japanese vendors who make shaved ice and ice cream make those during the winter too? Shaved ice, there's lots of seasonal stores, so they actually close during the winter. Ice cream, they kind of do all year round. Like, it's like, you know, Japanese summer is not bad again. It's just humidity is 100%, over 100% of the time. So when you step outside, you're just gonna start sweating, and you're gonna have like a, you know, your skin is gonna be wrapped around by your own sweat. It's not bad, right? It's not as bad as it sounds like. Because if you go down, like if you go somewhere that has AC, it's just gonna cool away. So it's not as bad as it sounds like, if you think about it. Right? Right? If you're from California or somewhere that's more desert, come to Japan in summer. You're gonna learn that you can sweat from everywhere. If you're used to the dry summer, come to Japan. You're gonna learn and be surprised that you can sweat from here and there. Seriously! Summer is fun! It's really pretty. Winter is nice too, it's just too short now, you can't really do anything. It's super short. Like, why? I don't even know why, it just ends. And Nasa, thank you for the super chat. I prefer Japanese winter because you can get some amazing cosplay photos in the snow. Tried to cosplay in Japan this summer for a Love Live concert and it was brutal. But cute girl sweat? Yum! I mean, yes, right? Summer season is nice too, because like girls are gonna be wearing cute. Like, they're cute all year round, don't get me wrong. But like in the winter, they're gonna wear coats and like down jackets. But in summer, it's more about like the summer dresses they're wearing, or like the skirts that they're wearing. You get to see cute girls. Or is this too ojisan hentai? Is this too ojisan hentai for me saying it? I hope it's fine, because I'm a girl too. I'm gonna take out my female pass here. Okay? You're just a dirty old man. You can say it's normal. Thank you, Angela-san. Right? So, Angela-san, how about summer? Coming to Japan in the summer. You get to see cute girls wearing like short skirts. That I like. See? Would they rob me? They do not. Yeah, okay, you make a great point. Summer is great. see we got another person on board. Team Summer, let's go! Sleeveless too. No sleeve. Yeah, no sleeve is becoming more popular in Japan too. It wasn't, but now it is now. Because it's too hot. ってことで、そろそろ読んでいきたいと思います。I'd like to start reading. M. Nai-san, thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the 5 membership gifts. Thank you. Plus, we get free silver bracelets if we get caught looking. Yeah. And you get to go somewhere that's cool. You know, it's all stones probably, so... Concrete walls. Concretes are really good at keeping the room cold. So, you get to go to a cool room. Like, temperature-wise. If you use it in the house. And there's an AC on, so it's gonna stay cool. If it's, like, directly under the sun, it's gonna be really hot. But if it's under AC, it's gonna stay cool. Forget hot girl summer is Oji-san summer in Japan. Don't tell them the truth! Shut up right now! Let the foreigners dream of the cute girls being on trains. A packed train with cute girls on it. Let them dream having that with like the Japanese anime girls on it. Don't tell them the truth that it's mainly Oji-san walking around the street too. Don't give us false hope. No! Have false hopes because it's fun! Did you get away with wearing a yukata during summer in Japan? Don't know, but... Do you think I will find a woman wearing similar outfits to you? If you go to conventions, maybe, like anime conventions, you might be able to see a cosplayer. So technically, yes. If you go to the proper places. Go to summer festivals. You'll see cute girls wearing yukatas. If you... What else is like anime shows in summer? I don't know what the anime girls do in summer. What do they do? Hanami-ka. If you dream to find a Japanese girl, don't go to Hanabi, fireworks, because that's where like couples go. So the girls you find there are already taken. Summer festival is like a mix. It's like couples and there's people who goes with their friends. Fireworks is more families or couples. You're driving a hard bargain here. I am weighing the risks of 200% humidity and intense summer heat against seeing cute girls in cosplay. Yeah, there's Comiket! There's Summer Comiket, right? Don't you want to see cute girls? Come to Comiket. There's also Fuyukomi Winter Comiket, but it's at the end of the year, so people are tad busy. There's less attendees too because of that. Summer just works out more schedule-wise. コミケはいいぞ。出てる側の意見だ。いや、コミケね、ビッグサイトは行ったことあるよ、確か。コミケじゃないけど。But I've been to big site before, not for comic reason. モビリティショーで行きました。I went there for a mobility show, not for comic. コミケはね、楽しそうだなとは思うんだけどね、ディズニーのね、同人誌とか出るから、エッチの方とかじゃなくて普通にディズニーの裏話とか詰め込んだ本とか、なんか、こういう面白い要素とかみたいな感じのが出るんだけど、そういうのとかはちょっと欲しいなと思ったりする。けど、結構朝早くから行かないと楽しめないじゃん。だから、ってなる。ビッグサイト利便性悪いんだよね。そう、利便性が悪い。よいしょ。Mobility show checking out the wheelchairs Obasan? No! It's automobile show, but it's called Japan Mobility Show. That's like the actual name. It was fine.今年はいつなんだ、モビリティショー。開催概要。今年も10月。楽しいよ。これ、ちなみに。無料だし。They actually do have like the mobilities too. But the main focus is cars. It's really cool and fun. But it was more about like the new technologies to help the society more, kind of. That was like the main focus. The cars that I like was not the main focus. But yeah, they also do have mobilities, like that one that you would picture, like the cool wheelchairs too. They do have it. Like Toyota makes it, so they showcase it. Your power has gone out. I'm using the last of my phone power to watch. Don't do that! Okay, let's wrap it up. Let's wrap the stream up. Yoisho! ということで、The Hick さん、Thank you! ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat! そして、Lazy! Thank you! ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat! オレイジーさん、Thank you! ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super sticker! Lazy! Thank you! ありがとうございます。Thank you for the cake! そして、つかわいさん、Thank you! ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat! Oh wait, you know what? Just because I want to, I'll be cute. Just because I want to, I'll be cute. 一番好きな状態になろう。そして、Lizzie, thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. Mr. Sonef, thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. Max さん、thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. カオスさん、thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. Running Joke さん、thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. カオスさん、thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. Mr. Sonef, thank you. ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. アンジェラ姉さん、Thank you ありがとうございます。Thank you for the super chat. いずみさん、Thank you ありがとうございます。スーパーチャットありがとう。今日も楽しい配信ありがとう。今日は貴重な情報をドスキペ聞けて勉強になりました。喉を大事にしてくださいね。ありがとう。And next is Dono. Outsource Hydration Bot さん、Thank you ありがとうございます。Thank you for the dono. ありがとう。And thank you Arena and Leah for the raid. Hope you guys had fun listening to me. Yap, 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 yap. ということで I'll see you guys tomorrow if you remember. I believe tomorrow's member stream. If I remember correctly. Yep, nope, tomorrow's not. Tomorrow's just phase road. I'm gonna be playing Minecraft. Yippee! July 28th from 5 p.m. PDT, I'll be playing Minecraft. 日本時間朝9時から明日の29日朝9時からマイクラ遊んでいきたいと思います。And don't forget to check out the 5-year company merch. Today is the last day to purchase. 会社5周年記念のグッズがですね、本日までとなっておりますので、ご興味のある方はぜひぜひよろしくお願いいたします。なんかパペットとかあるからね。これセットでしか売ってないのかな？いや、個別で買えます。パペットとか、なんかいろいろありますので、気になる方はぜひぜひよろしくお願いします。固定コメントにリンクがあるからね。ぜひそちらクリックしていただけたらと思います。なんかちびキーチェーンがあったり、フェイズコンの限定衣装のね、アクリルスタンドがあったり。フェイズコン限定衣装白鹿がでメイドなんですよ。めちゃめちゃでかいボインボインを見せびらかしてるやつですね。おすすめです。白鹿がもうマリマリちゃんのこのねデザインが好きすぎて、絵柄が一生言ってたやつねこれ。であと例えば面白いのだとなんだろうな、アイドル衣装のもあったりもするし。白鹿の新しいキービジュアルのアクリルスタンドがここで初お披露目だったかなと思うので。So yeah, there's like many acrylic stands, there's FaceCon, limited exclusive design, military idol design, my new key visual acrylic stand. I think this is the only place you can buy it at moment. I do not know why, but yeah. And there's also the puppets. And many more. Today's the last day to order, so if you haven't yet, don't forget to check it out before it's completely gone from the store. ね、お店から完全になくなっちゃう前に、ぜひね、皆さんご確認ください。ということで、that'll be all for me today. Thank you so much for coming. Kao-san, thank you for 30 months. I couldn't buy more ears. I'm homeless now. I hope that's not for real. And by the way, if you don't have an address currently at the moment, the priority is to get an address, but no worries, you can update your address later on, because Face Connect and a good way and bad way takes time to ship. So even after like you move, you can ask for the address update. Yay! Is it okay to only get the big Iori Sandy? Everything is appreciated. Anything's appreciated. You have to change your address. Yeah, you still have 14 months before it ships. Yeah! After it moves too, you don't need to really worry about it. Yeah! ということで、if you're interested, please go check it out. You can find a link to the 5-year anniversary company merch link in the pin chat below. 会社5周年記念のリンクですね。固定コメントにございますので、ぜひぜひよろしくお願いします。ということで、Thank you very much for coming out. See you guys tomorrow! また明日お会いしましょう。バイバイ、おつしかー。